I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to the I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, we are 4 days away from Chicago. Are y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I am ready. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Soft Rain, and we are your no middleman panel. What's up, Souls and Plug? How y'all doing tonight?
Living a dream. We ready.
Yes, we are ready. 4 days away. We hope everybody can go ahead and come on up and see us on Friday, February 13th at the Q Bar at Darien, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. We are ready. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Classic perform. I'm excited for the conversations we're going to be having. Tickets are limited. They are flying off the shelf. Go ahead and get your ticket because you might not be able to get in. Might not. You can go ahead and get it now. Guarantee your spot. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. We want to welcome everybody in. Jen, I see is in here, and Sko is in here. Hey, Jen. I am so ready. I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited.
Big Sko in the building. Shout out to whoever Stephanie Dixon is, though.
Oh,
Stephanie,
yeah, for real, for real.
She bought 6 tickets the other day, man. Shout out to Stephanie.
Yes.
Hopefully you listen to the live shows, and hopefully you watching tonight. We appreciate everybody who's supporting, man. They're buying up quickly. Who is the young lady that we needed? Is somebody
Mode or Culture? I don't know her real name, but it's Mode or Culture. She has been in our lives. She won the ticket. If you need to claim your ticket now, make sure you email us at the Raw Society Coalition at gmail.com with your information so we can make sure we get that ticket to you.
And just to let you guys know, Classic said it on his live. Our second stop will be Georgia. We're going to be in the Columbus, Georgia area. So that's going to be right up your alley, Chanel. Make sure you drive on
Georgia. Yeah.
Good peach state, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everybody roll in that thing, man. We got 41 people currently watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We got a good show for y'all today. But as we normally do, we're going to start off with a little music from our boy. Y'all get to see him live. Make sure y'all go watch his promo when him doing his little rehearsal.
On Instagram. Yeah.
Make sure y'all go watch that, man. Super ready, man. They see my boy.
He had a great show today, too. Great show.
Yeah, really. He was talking about exactly what Plug was talking about at the crib last night.
That was crazy, dog. As soon as I tapped in, I was like, bro, we were just talking about this.
Plug was heading out the door and started talking about it. And I'm like, Classic talking about that today. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
We got people in the building. Welcome in, Mr. G 672. Yo, what's good? What's good? Make sure you listen to that live show. We're gonna play a little music, let everybody get in this thing, and here we go.
Are you making another beat, Daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic. Oh, we talk about money. Get money. Let's talk about it. My money look different now. When I talk about 50, used to be $50. I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. Yeah. My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted at all. Too introvert to be in the crowd. Real life. I'm low key at the coach store buying plain Janes, no logos. When you spend as much time on the boat as I do, you ain't really got a showboat. I got my own brand, wear my own clothes. You a swear to God, I got it out of Soho. I had a baddie, made me think about a ring, but I seen with the ring did the Frodo. I be in New York, thought I meant wifey. Clown ate the food off my fork, and he a pig. Class is a vegan. No, I ain't pulling no pork. Play with my heart, not with my pockets. I doubled the score. Do you watch Fox? National TV. That was the start of much more. Envy me, envy me. I make my enemies wish that we had a rapport. You thought I wouldn't be nothing. It's a little different when I got the keys to the door. Talking your trash, wherever you at. Me, I just point to the board, telling your stories. At the barbershop, talking about how we used to be. We talking about money? Let's talk about it. My money look different now. When I talk about 50, used to be $50. I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted. Too introvert to be in the crowd. What we talking about money? Let's talk about. What we talking about cars? What we talking about women? What we traveling abroad? What we talking? What we talking about? What we talking? 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 I'm low key at the airport, about to catch a flight to Miami. To catch a boat to Aruba. Wish I was lying, but I'm being candid. Sipping margaritas on the hammock. Half naked women making my sandwich. And fruit smoothies with extra strawberries. I feel like she want my banana. Asked if I'm different, I showed her the answers. Ocean views, meditation with candles. Connect with nature, then do it like the animals. Gripping her hips, I treat them like handlebars. I ain't touched the M yet. I'm hearing these rappers, damn, I'm living like them. There's winners, there's losers. I think that it's clear. I'm choosing my side of the fence. No lying my truth. Ain't no could've been me. Nah, it could've been you. They tell you take 5. You would take 6. Too many breaks in your moves. You wake up a mind. You make hella moves, but everything fake that you do. Predators prey, and then they go hunt. You only pray. You we talk about money? Let's talk about my money look different. Classic.
So that's our boy Classic B Class with what we talking about. Great music from B Class, man. Again, y'all know Super Chats will get you that B Class music up to the front. But we got a good show for y'all, man. We got a very, very good show for y'all here on the No Middleman, as we always do. Like Classic say, he the best. What he say? He's the best morning time, midday show.
Daytime, midday show. Yeah, all that together.
Yeah, we the best night show out there, y'all. We the best night show in the building. We coming to y'all a little earlier than normal, but we trying to get y'all this content tonight. Make sure y'all tune in. We got some real good topics, man. Hopefully everybody come in here. Money Rule 55, shout out to you. He said, flow tight. Them bars aren't hidden though. It's okay.
Oh, I beg to differ.
It's okay. We don't argue. We don't argue with talent. We don't argue with talent. What's up, TNN? He said, let's talk about money. Yeah.
Yeah. My money is 50 now, but I'm talking about 50.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 50,000.
Yes, run them lights up, y'all.
If it wasn't no haters out there, we wouldn't have stars. So, Class, man. He said you're at the top with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's B Class at the top with Drake and Kendrick. Shout out to that. Appreciate that. So we're gonna get right into it tonight, y'all. We got some topics I think are gonna really hit home. So our icebreaker tonight, we're gonna start off with the Jane Doe. If y'all been living under a rock or haven't watched TV, the young lady that was with R. Kelly, y'all know we just did him on Light Soundtrack last week, but she came out with her book and she started talking a little bit about, what got her in the predicament or the space she in. We're not going to play it all. We're going to literally give y'all a snippet. Hopefully y'all watch it all. If not, you can go and watch the whole interview on CBS Morning. But I wanted to start at a certain point because she starts to talk about like the behaviors and things of that nature. But I want to hear y'all thoughts on like how do y'all feel about some of the things she's going to say. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So I'm going to let you guys listen. And y'all in the chat, make sure y'all chime in. So icebreaker, John Doe, here we go.
Through puberty. And so some of the things that I was thinking or feeling were just normal expressions to, my maturity level at the time. And so it starts very innocent. It starts, being mesmerized and like you said, like admiring this person. And then, it kind of gets a little deeper or more complicated when that person is able to, see what you can't see, the way you're developing, your conversation, your personality traits. So it kind of became more complicated when he started analyzing me and, the things that I was going through and who I was becoming as a person. And again, I was excited and mesmerized to, be under his wing and to be a part of his habitat. So that's how things kind of unfolded.
So we know that things progress beyond looking out for you as almost like a goddaughter, and it turns into something more than that. I want to go and stay with your aunt Sparkle, who I've interviewed before.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the first person to really sort of say, you need to go check over there. Something's not right.
Right.
I think there's something going on that should not be going on.
Mm-hmm.
In the book, you describe social services coming to your home to do a welfare check.
Mm-hmm.
And your parents are shocked. They think perhaps maybe she's just jealous because she's no longer associated with R. Kelly. And then obviously 2001, 2002, we're talking about the tape. But why don't you think anyone believed your Aunt Sparkle when she first raised a red flag about a possible inappropriate relationship?
I don't think they believed her because there were no obvious signs of what was actually taking place. It was more coming from her end, maybe looking like a motive from, like you said, not being around him. And those kind of questions or concerns didn't happen until she was no longer a part of, his camp or the things that were taking place. Her as an artist, that's when those questions started to raise.
Chapter 7, you call it stress fractures. And you say it was a couple of weeks before your 17th birthday. You say, Robert told me the copies of one of the sex tapes of 14-year-old me were beginning to be sold on the streets of Chicago and across the country. Your reaction to that when you think about hearing those words from R. Kelly, that this tape is out there and you were 14 years old?
I was empty. I was very hollow inside. I was very confused. Didn't know what to expect. And I was embarrassed.
I want to read part of that in terms of.
So before we talk about this, I want to go back right at the beginning when she starts to describe herself, guys. I want y'all to hear what she says.
To great detail, the early stages and why this is so complicated, your mindset at that time.
Well, during the time that I met him, I'm also a teenage girl who's going through puberty. And so some of the things that I was thinking or feeling were just normal expressions to, my maturity level at the time. And so it starts very innocent. It starts, being mesmerized and, like you said, like admiring this person. And then, it kind of gets a little deeper or more complicated when that person is able to see what you can't see, the way you're developing, your conversation, your personality traits. So it kind of became more complicated when he started analyzing me and, the things that I was going through and who I was becoming as a person. And again, I was excited and mesmerized.
Gotta let Rain go first.
I was excited and mesmerized.
Excited and mesmerized.
Go ahead, Ray.
I mean, at 14,
you need me to give you a lead in?
yeah, lead me and see what direction we're going in. I mean, because it could be unpacked in several different ways. You know what I'm saying?
They like to even to get me caught up. No, so
because I was, when she was talking, I was taking myself back when I was 14. So yeah, tell me which way.
So multiple times in the first probably 5 to 10 minutes of this interview, she talks multiple times about being mesmerized, about who wouldn't want the opportunity to be in this situation. She talked with a lot. Now she could be older now and just these are her thoughts now. So I don't want to. I'm not saying I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying she was speaking like a person who kind of knew where she was, but then also somebody told you that a tape was released. Why not leave at that moment?
Right.
Like, why not? You said you kind of.
How many years has it been? How many years has it been?
26.
Yeah, 26 years.
Why not? Okay. I'm not denying the fact of what happened to her. Okay, it is what it is. That it happened. Was it wrong? Absolutely. The tape and everything else along with it. Absolutely. My question is always, and I'm not bashing any women or anything like that. Why now? That's my question. But going back to what she said about being mature, and mesmerized, or I guess thinking she was mature and she was mesmerized by this man. We don't know what led her into the place where she was going with him. I don't know if allegedly Sparkle said, "Hey, you need to, be up under his wing and whatnot," and let him. I mean, because at 13, 14, what are we doing? I got this grown man pursuing me.
Sparkle also told her to sit on R. Kelly's lap when she was young and take him in as your godfather. I didn't want to play all that.
Right.
That was at the very beginning. So I don't know. I just want to see y'all opinion and thoughts on this. You know what I mean?
Can I?
Yeah.
First of all, 14 years old ain't to be left with nothing and no one. That's first quarter. And I'm not here to judge this young lady, because it's some chicks that'll do something and be mesmerized by a normal Joe. A football star, basketball star, just somebody who's popular and popping. No question. You are in the room, in the studio with R. Kelly. I got one question for you. Where's your music now? If you were so talented at the age of 14, what took you so long between 14 and, all right, she was 14 at the time, this was 25, 26 years ago. She's what, 40? No music? Okay, so if there was no parental guidance, that girl was sold into slave trade, in my opinion, allegedly.
That's what Tonda, so appreciate that. Tonda was saying that, shout out to Tonda Walking 756, said that it was the mom who told her to go sit on the lap of R. Kelly and ask him to be your godfather and start to play the role.
Right. Because this was the age right after all of the Leah situation. So if all the whispers and rumors that he liked young girls was out there, so why would you send your 14-year-old daughter over there with that man?
Money.
Talking about money?
I'm talking about 55.
Money. That's all they were trying. She was trying to make sure she had a staple in whatever he got going on.
At 14, I could say, she said, because at 14 I was scared of the opposite sex. I was taught they only want one thing. Yes.
Yeah.
At 12.
Definitely agree. Definitely agree.
I'm talking about 12, lovely. Hey, I'm telling you.
I didn't want to be alone with around no dudes when I was that age.
Hey, make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense, dog. Like, this is what I've been saying from the get-go. Like, I understand why Robert Kelly is behind bars. I get it from a legality standpoint. But I guarantee it should be a lot of moms in the female prison on the other side of that camp.
For real.
So they allowed it.
For
like,
real.
I won't ever understand. I won't ever be able to wrap my head around how we can hear all these stories of mothers grooming their daughters to then fall to the vices of this man. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
When it comes to adolescent teens, when it comes to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, even 15-year-olds, our parentals have control over our life for the most part. Now, I'm not saying, sometimes because you do have some of these other cases where the parents are not in control. The parents don't even want to parent, but if they have reins on them, no pun intended, they're supposed to have reins on their kids. There's no way I would have let my 14-year-old daughter be around that grown man. Period.
Let my sister, I don't care. Man, I was rolling and controlling the house with my little sister, tower like 22. Come over there. Who over here? Get out of here, boy.
I love. We got one of the best chats in the world. I love people who got all the details.
Yeah.
Honda said Kelly was sleeping with Sparkle and Roshonda mom.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure Kelly could have got anybody.
And he don't have a parole date, so they gave him 30 years for racketeering and sex trafficking. How did he even fall in that?
That's what cocky.
Yeah, like after all the stuff we learned with the Diddy case, like that don't even sound right
at all, bro.
I need to go back and watch that series they did about him. Yeah, I watched it, but I don't remember details. So.
He's not eligible for parole at all. He'll be 78 years old once he gets out.
Jesus.
That's
it ain't gonna be working no more.
Oh, I got paperwork. Okay, we got somebody official in this thing.
All right, then, Thunder.
All right, shoot.
I'm about to give you the link.
Pull up.
Thunder.
Yeah. You want to come up, Tony, real quick? Give your spiel for the icebreaker before we move on tonight. Let us know.
This is diabolical, man. What happened to him? You know what I'm saying? Outside of this has been going on for years, y'all. I mean, I want y'all to know. I don't want nobody to be acting like they so appalled, and you know, like you had to be one of the greenest dudes in the neighborhood if you had no clue that this was going on when you was in middle school, when you was in high school. The local boy. You know what I'm saying? Even the barber, man, anybody was up on that. Everybody was doing that, man. Come on, man. Everybody was making songs about she was 17 and they was 23. Come on, man. It was going down, man. It goes down. And I'm not saying that these young ladies ain't fast and flip. Y'all got to know these girls, they fast and flip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity to roll in a Benz and roll in a Crooked L and roll in a Maybach. Kelly was stupid rich.
But this is all residue from Diddy.
Yeah.
Everybody feels like no story is too old to rehash now. Mm-hmm. Everybody noticed that I could make a bag off of talking about something that I was involved in. Like, like I really feel like you're going to see more and more of this. Like you're going to see more and more of stories coming out. I wouldn't be shocked if you hear more stuff about, you know, Cosby people and all types. I think you're just going to start seeing more and more because everybody see the opportunity to make a bag right now.
Like, to be honest, bro, like this wasn't even no social media outlet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, morning news. Mm-hmm. It's like they just trying to, twist.
And I apologize if I'm assuming you're a female. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's
assuming you're a female. I don't want to mistake and say, but she said, I had a crush on my math teacher, right?
What?
Full transparency. When I was a senior in high school, I was dating a soldier. So I mean, the age gap then wasn't too large, but I'm just saying, you know, because I was 18-year-old. I think he was 21 or so. And
these are our young 20 years. When this was going on, these are our young 20 years. I know I was like 20. I was like 19, 20 when it was going down. 20, 21, scratching at 21. Like, these are our young 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, man, when it came out, I was like, damn, that's a little girl. I seen the video.
I seen it too.
I seen the video. I ain't gonna stop.
Selling them in barbershops.
Like, for real. Like, I seen it. I was like, man, that's a little girl. I could tell by little puffy nipples. I was like, man, that little girl, man.
Yeah, you can tell the way her body would develop. It was, yeah.
Man, I say, man, come on, man.
So let me ask y'all this before we go off the icebreaker. Then, why do y'all feel like no one has came to the head to fight for R. Kelly?
Because if they do, that's affiliation, and then people start digging. But I ain't gonna even lie though, bro. I never seen her as a brighter skinned young lady. I thought she was dark skinned.
She was caramel. She always been that caramel color she is.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was missing.
It was dark. It was dark down there.
It was dark in front of the. You seen the video too?
I seen it. Yeah.
You still got?
And I seen the one. Didn't he have on like a royal blue like satin robe or something like that?
I don't know about all that, but Sko said R. Kelly.
You saw that jab, bro.
Kelly, Sco said, "What's up, Sco?" Sco said R. Kelly wasn't rich. He talks about how broke he was during his record deal because he didn't know how to read, so he signed a bad deal.
Mm.
Man, you seen them diamonds in his ear?
Yeah.
Man, them diamonds look like they came
We
straight out.
talked about this last night, though. Remember, we talked about how certain people will take care of you, give you the things that you desire, but behind the scenes, everybody raking your money in. You know what I mean?
Making your bread.
She said
Yeah,
that it was on LimeWire.
Yes.
LimeWire.
I remember LimeWire. That's crazy.
Download all the tunes from LimeWire, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Tonda said they didn't want his witness. Tonda, is people still fighting for this behind the scenes? I know, like, things happen behind the scenes that we don't get to see or have the privilege of. Is people fighting for him right now? I mean, that's a long time, dog.
I think if anything, you can see, you give it some time for him to sit and let people forget. But now that this, every time it's always something coming up about Kels that it stays on. It's keeping fresh on people's mind.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah, like this book could actually harm her. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like the way because like, even the way I heard her interview, I was like, you're kind of admitting to your infatuation with him. But I know people are going to say you were too young and your brain wasn't mature. But like, you're kind of admitting to, like, because she said it multiple times, who wouldn't want to be around him? Like who wouldn't want, like, it was just like one of them things, like you kind of talking yourself, this could be used against you and get him, you know what I mean? Like, so hopefully they looking into it.
There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of women right now, being that he's convicted. If like this isn't alleged, he's been convicted and they still ride with Kevin.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what I
feel like your time, you did your time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like a limit you can give them, but like I just feel like even when you watch all his interviews that he did prior to going in, he didn't try to defend himself. He just talked about how broken he was from like the things that happened to him as a child. You know what I mean? Like he could have went so many other routes, but he kind of just gave everybody his true story. Because like I think sometimes we don't allow people to, like, it's not an excuse, but also when the people upbringing can dictate how they perceive or see life. We talked about the class talked about this on his question today on the show. Like, what's like what really grows people? Is it your life experience? Is it your lineage? And so, like, I really think like his life experience on top of having women who knew better grooming little girls for him.
Yes,
that too.
And then y'all seen that interview I showed y'all last week where the teacher pretty much taught him manipulation to a certain extent of like, hey, you know, you can make yourself out to be whatever you want it to be and just use your talent to win people. So I think it's deeper, man. We'll have to come back for sure. I'm gonna probably watch a little bit more. I'm actually gonna get her book on Audible because I want to listen to it, and then I'll probably just I'm big about books, man. Chanel said it's a generational thing. They making sure it stay in the cycle with the fresh content every few years. I can agree with that. Shout out to Kiera. Shout out, what's Kiera? She said, I remember in high school, the girls always used to brag about dating guys that already graduated. At 14, some girls know exactly what they are doing. See, I ain't want to say it here because I'm a man and I ain't want people to take it out of context.
No.
I'm glad that a woman said it first because I didn't want to be that guy. But when I watched that interview, I was like, you're kind of admitting some understanding of what was going on. Like you said, like your mom told you to sit on his lap.
Like, be real. Let's be real on the soul. Man, them same girls that I was talking about in the comment in the chat that was saying that they when you approach them, I got a boyfriend. What move? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They knew what was popping, man. Come on, man.
He said,
my thing is
New York. He still has cases pending in Chicago and Atlanta. Shoot.
And see, my thing too is at 14, when that video happened, You got to know that it's not right to let someone stand over top of you and just release themselves on top of you.
Thank you for clean
Yeah.
verbs. Thank you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, but y'all ain't me, and y'all don't know what that is.
No, I'm talking about
Everybody,
I'm talking about the golden shower. At 14, I'm just gonna lay there and let somebody do that to me.
All right, y'all.
well, let's move on.
Get everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? The one thing y'all can say about R. Kelly, he was consistent. He was consistent in all the things that he did. And it's another person who's been very consistent. He talks about his consistency also equals equity. We're gonna go over here to Joe Budden's with Shannon Sharp. Great interview. Great interview. Like, I literally had over 15 things written in my phone while I was watching it. But we're just going to stick to some parts that kind of relate to what we do every day here while we're creating content and those things of that nature. So y'all about to hear Shannon Sharp ask Joe Budden a question, and he kind of talks about, like, what keeps people in the game, like what really happens to people and things of that nature. So we'll play a little bit of this and we'll kind of talk about it, because a lot of this stuff that we're going to talk about tonight is going on even within RSC, even within content creation, like rebranding, what's going on, all types of stuff. So it's pretty unique. So here we go.
They ain't wasting no time with it.
Long before Netflix, some of the shows that would pop up on these streaming apps, television shows, would be modeled or based around a podcast.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times on Hulu it would say inspired by this podcast, or it would start with a podcaster. So it was broad, and television shows would even make mention of things that they would hear on the podcast.
Right.
But you're right, how it's looked at and what people get when they hear that word, it's still, because nobody really knows how anybody's getting paid from it.
Right.
I think that has a large part to do with it too. All you ever hear, I mean, today you hear all of these numbers. So people know that there's a way to get paid.
Correct.
But they can't figure out how.
They don't really know how to get started. And then a lot of people just think, well, Joe Budden making 20 million. I should make at least 15. They don't understand. You didn't start out making 20 million. There is a gradual process, but everybody wants to skip the process. Not Joe. Everybody just wants to go straight to being the CEO. Don't nobody want to clean. Don't nobody want to work the desk job. Nobody wants to work the mail room. And it's like, man, all you do is work. And so when they come, I'm sure you've heard it. They come to you, man, got this idea, want a podcast. I say, so how often you want to do it? Well, I just want to shoot like 10, 12 episodes a year. What?
Yeah.
And so you think that's going to work? You want 10 to 12 episodes a year, but you want how much?
That part. How much money do you want for those 10 episodes?
I'm like, bro.
That's why I don't even know how to, like, give advice anymore, because and I do it week to week, different podcasts,
yeah,
and we have the talk. But sometimes those talks are a brother on episode 8 saying, well, where's the money at and how do I get paid? And I'm like, it may be a path for that, but that wasn't my way.
No.
I did this for years for free. A lot of that, I did this when a lot of the thoughts and ideas we had were way ahead of the technology, and we had to just wait for everybody to catch up. We had to wait for the ad agencies to catch up. We had to. So yeah, I don't know how to get paid by episode 8. I don't.
Right. There is no money in episode 8, and because now everybody's starting to see there's a pathway. Everybody's getting in, and so it's becoming a very saturated market now. So you got to be really, really good. Now, look, if you're a big name, you know, if Denzel and Sam Jackson started a podcast, people are going to tune in at first. Now, the first 3 or 4 episodes, but then how can you keep them? Because that's the hard part, Joe, is getting people to listen. Man, Joe Budden, I'm going to see what Joe talking about. Can you get them to come back? Can you get them to come back again?
Listen, we've seen a million A-list celebrities start podcasts or make the big podcast announcement or go get a big bag and never deliver an episode.
Nope.
Not a one. I've seen them get fired. I've seen them, they're not, to be a podcaster, still to be a podcaster. Like you could count on the Joe Budden podcast to drop twice a week, 52 weeks out the year. I'm gonna be there.
Right.
Some of them, you're not committed to it. Y'all are playing the headline game. You're playing the stock game. I had no intention of doing it.
Especially when COVID came out, Joe.
Oh my Lord.
Because there was really nothing. The studios couldn't shoot, but we got to get something out.
So as y'all see there, they were talking about pretty much consistency. Joe Budden was talking about a lot of people get into this whole content creation game. The part that really stood out to me before I let you both chime in on it was when he talked about that he was ahead of his time when it came to like content creation. And for everybody who's watching, I feel that Raw Society is ahead of our time. There's been a lot of other podcasts that have like pretty much took on our themes, our different topics that we try to do from a week-to-week basis. Like literally we see it all the time. And I always tell people, and Classic said it best when we were talking last week. He said, like, we are one of the few content pages or platforms you can come to, but everybody creates content on our team. Like there's not one person on Raw Society that doesn't have their own content. And you don't see that a lot when it comes to from other content creator teams, right? Like Joe Budden creates content, but all them, they're not creating content. They might go on other people's shows and talk now about the things that they are good at or the things that they like want to kind of do in the future, but they don't create their own content. I think the only one that created his own was when Mark Lamont came in on the and Flip. Yeah, Flip he used to create content as well, but even with Queen Flip stuff, he was just raging every episode doing stupid stuff, kind of like
that's how he got on. That's how he got on.
So what is y'all thoughts about that though? Like, do y'all feel that people lack the consistency to really understand what goes on? Because it was funny because for y'all who are watching tonight, a lot of people don't know, like, I've been doing this since like 2021, but it was only on Spotify. So it was no YouTube videos. I've been creating content just from my voice alone since 2021. So like, I always tell people, like, people think it happened overnight. They think you get monetized overnight. I mean, we literally watch Classic do it from the ground up, like 0 to 3 points.
What did he do? Consistency.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
All the time. Even if it was just 1 or 2 people watching versus hundreds of people watching, he still did it. Nothing stopped him from doing it. So, and that's what it takes. And you're right. Consistency is equity, and you have to continuously do it. And one thing that Joe did say too is, you know, even when, or did Joe say it or Shay? One of them said that even when you're not, you know, yes, Denzel's gonna bring in the millions of people to watch, but how long are you gonna do that for? You gotta keep doing that to keep constantly bringing people in. You know, everybody's not gonna tune in every day. It's not. That's the inevitable. But with that being said, you got to stay consistent. And we have watched Classic build his channel from the ground up because what is he? He is very consistent. Yeah. You know, so.
For sure. It ain't as easy as you think. Especially
and it's not easy, no.
When you have a whole life around you that you have to, you know, be accountable for. It ain't easy, bro. It's sacrifice. It's straight up sacrifice.
Oh,
you know, if this is what you want to do, hey, you applaud people for doing this, because at the end of the day, it's time and equity. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Time and equity and money. So
and money, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Cost. Everything cost. You know, so it's tough when you starting out. You know, you don't have the audience that you want. You know, you still gotta be true to yourself. Too. Be true to who you are. Be true to the kind of content you want to put out, and just be consistent.
That's the
people are gonna come. You just got to be consistent.
That's the number one thing: being true to yourself in the content.
It's like what happened Sunday. Sko was like, "What, y'all not doing Sunday service? What's going on?" You know, and our regulars they're expecting us to be here. You know.
And shout out to Chanel, man. Chanel was like, "Man, I ain't know y'all did raw reels. Like, I ain't know y'all reviewed movies, man. We bringing that back." I said people actually now that we're getting the people in the push, people are able to go back into the vault and watch things. And like a lot of things probably didn't get the push we wanted, but it is some people who enjoy it. So we definitely gonna get back consistent on the movie reviews. Chanel gave us 2 good movie reviews, Trading Places, and then the Bob Marley. So we'll definitely get on those after our live show. We'll get back on schedule with the Raw Reels. Probably start bringing it to y'all on Thursday as a team, because I think it'll be easier to do that, like do something all together to make sure we get it in. But yeah, consistency, man, consistency. And the biggest thing too that stood out that he ends up talking about later in the interview, Shannon Sharp tries to bring race into it. And Joe Budden kind of knocked it down, and I really appreciated it because Joe Budden was saying that, yeah, do the white guys have some advantages like the Joe Rogans and people? He said, yeah, but also we still have the same advantages as well. Like we are the culture. Like our fans just have to support us like his fans support him. Like Joe Rogan just got a faithful fan base. Like it ain't really about race. The white people love sitting there for 6 hours and watching him talk about animals attacking each other and whoever the guest is and how you eat and stuff like that. Tonda said first time on, and I like what I'm hearing. Appreciate it. And that's the biggest thing, you know. We're gonna be transparent on here. This raw side, this no middleman. So we're gonna be transparent because, like, the biggest thing is when we were talking about drama, when we were talking about all the drama, man, we couldn't keep up with the chat.
Yeah,
you had 4,000 people, 9,000 people watching. Everybody want to say something negative about the person, but once you start to bring positive content, you get your faithful followers. And I think Plug did the best the other day to me. He was like, people still have lives too. So like your faithful people are the people who really are looking forward to seeing you. Cause like maybe you helping them on their commute home. Maybe maybe you're in the barbershop trying to just get through the last 2 cuts. Like the truck drivers on late nights for Classic Show in the Red Room. So like just trying to get in there, man. And the biggest thing is we need y'all opinion. I think the biggest way to stay consistent is to hear what y'all want. Because we're creating content, but we would love to create content that you want to hear, or what do you really want us to speak about?
Definitely, yeah.
If Rain can put, we got a Discord, guys, that everybody can join the Raw Society Discord. You can come in there, you can text us all. We got a whole group chat. Everybody can talk, vibe, do whatever. But I think it's a great place for y'all to be able to put your thoughts and what y'all really want to hear into the chat. There go our Discord right there. Make sure y'all join. Copy that link, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do to get into our Discord. Again, we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out too from our live show. So the things that y'all gonna want to see that footage coming out when we get back from Chicago this week. So just make sure y'all tap in, man. But we appreciate everybody, man. I just thought that was a good topic to kind of talk about because we live it every day. But it's other things that we live and deal with every day too. And I don't know if Rain deal with this, y'all, because she white. But I know I know black people, man, our families can be a little dysfunctional, man. We could be a little dysfunctional, man. You know, we could have a lot of problems going on. What's up? Yeah. I can't wait to meet Sko, man. Sko been faithful since day one, man. We can't wait to meet you in person, big dog. Chanel laugh. Yeah. I don't know
this week, boy, countdown.
I don't know if Rain go through this, Plug, so this might be just me and you, man. But we're gonna talk about family ties with Glow and her sister. Glorilla's sister been wilding out lately. So we're gonna brought to this about the great old TikTok. I want y'all to hear it. They look just alike too, because she can't never say that ain't her sister. Like,
twins.
Yeah, they twins for real. So we're gonna play this clip of the sister talking about the things that are going on, and I want to hear everybody's opinion about this. So here we go.
You ain't say none of this. Bitch, if all y'all hoes want to sit here talking about we were just together in July, let me tell you the backstory on that. My mama snuck me to the show. That's the first show I've been to since she didn't hit. Fuck y'all want to talk about some motherfucking man. I was at the show. I got snuck to the show. Fuck me and the fat bitch April. Oh God, we got snuck to that motherfucker. Y'all want to talk about motherfucker ain't obligated. How she not obligated to do shit for us if she on interviews telling folks Brett Roaches. She got Rambo motherfucking ass riding new Cadillacs and shit. Then he want to sit here and make a status and say some motherfucking, she went down. What y'all talking? Bro, who was homeless? Gloria was never homeless. Who was homeless? She was not homeless. Fuck, then y'all want to see her talk about some motherfucking, she bought my dad a motherfucking Jaguar just to look good, and that man broke as hell with a house full of roaches in South Haven. And yes, my mama still working at FedEx. Fuck, and for that not Marco, for that Tula bitch, ho, this ain't got shit to do with you. Don't be in the backup dancer, ho. Fuck, y'all sitting here trying to come to justify her. She got 10 siblings. 10 siblings. 10. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. She has 10 siblings. An autistic sibling. Gloria has been on for 4 years. 4 years. The only relatives y'all have seen, and that's really because y'all brought me out. Y'all brought me out because I look just like her. On God. Y'all want to know when I was her sister because she don't. Y'all can sit here and say she tried to sit here and hide us and do all this shit to try to save us. That bitch don't do shit for us. I haven't got a red cent. My brother, I got 2 siblings staying down there with her. 2 siblings. One of my brothers called my mama, asking her for $40 to pay his phone bill. You got Rambo riding in nice cars. That's not our cousin. He riding nice motherfucking cars. You damn right I'm obligated to something. This bitch want to sit here and talk about us sleeping with red, and then she was telling the truth. You know, you used to be in the house. Air mattress, all this shit laying on the floor. Mama used to cook us a big ass can of beans. No herb. And then y'all want to say, y'all said, how was our relationship before we started? Okay, it started from Gloss. That's how me and Gloria, we wasn't cool when she first hit, but it started from that Gloss bitch. And she ain't even cool with Gloss no more because Gloss is a motherfucking snake. That's how the shit started with Gloss. But we were still going to, family functions, you know what I'm saying? But we weren't as close as we used to be because she was standing up for Gloss because Gloss was on some junky ass shit. Fuck. Oh, God. And she don't even fuck with the bitch no more. Now, I'm sick, bro. I'm sick of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all glorify this bitch. My mama still doing the clock and motherfucking FedEx. Now, the rent shit was about a year or 2 ago. Gloria blocked my mama. Had her going to go try to get a loan. Out of all my siblings, see, my mama got on her high horse, but Gloria was fucking with her. Gloria fucked with my mama. But that money got low. And when the money got low, Gloria got ghosts. All of my siblings was not finished because my mama got on her high horse, was treating us like, you know what I'm saying, because Gloria was you beefing with.
So y'all see, she went on for 19 minutes, dog. She ate for 19 minutes, dog. So I got 2 questions for y'all before y'all answer. The first question is, Shalee's mama and daddy been truly taken care of? That's one. And secondly, how do y'all feel about the rest? Especially the siblings that are living down there with her and still asking mama for money.
Her siblings are not her responsibility. Her family, I mean, I get that she's blown up and she's a millionaire now and whatnot. And yes, my thing is, if I'm going to be giving you money, why not work for me for it? Can I put you to work somehow? You be my security. You do something for me, and then, you say you just got a FedEx job. Your FedEx job, I could be paying you more than your FedEx job if you are my stylist, or you are making sure my day-to-day stuff gets done, assistant or something. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to continuously feel like you're a bank, even though you are a millionaire. Why do I have to keep dishing out my money? And what are you doing with your money? what are you doing with the money when I give it to you? Are you blowing it? Do you want to be flashy? Do you want to buy, these high dollar cars? What are you doing? So she was wrong when how she was going off though, but she was going off. Er, er. But that's that Memphis twang, but it's tough. As long as I'm thinking, as long as she's taking care of who brought her on this earth, mama and daddy, and I'm not talking about like constantly taken care of all the time. As long as they like they are financially stable, that I would think, yeah. But all the siblings and whatnot, that's not her responsibility to me.
What you think, Plug?
Plug on it.
Man, fuck that pussy asshole. And I mean that. I ain't see you in the FNN, whatever the fuck nigga free video. Was you supporting them? Was you passing out CDs?
I can't learn nothing from your ass. I cannot talk to you no more.
Real shit. Was you promoting? Was you marketing? Were you standing behind your sister the whole ride? Probably not. Probably not. You probably weren't supporting the whole time. You probably didn't give a damn. You probably were talking bad about her, say she sounded like a boy. Girl, I ain't know you, bro. Probably didn't support shit. Now you want to reap the benefits of all the hard work your sister put in.
Right.
Huh? Where was you when she was in the drive-thru? Huh? If I go back on the TikToks, was you on the TikToks? Huh? The original TikToks, was you there? You probably didn't ride worth a damn. And now you want to reap the benefits. You want to reap the benefits of all that hard work and labor and all that sacrifice and all them fucking late nights. Was you in the studio? Huh? Do you still post her music? Huh? You think she don't go to your page to see if you posted something? Huh? No, you just got your hand out. It's 10 of you, mother? Really? And y'all still struggling? All y'all in the same house. All y'all grown. And y'all still struggling? What bills you pay at the crib? Or is mama still supporting you too at FedEx? You bullshit bitch, man. Go on, man. Hey, man, this for everybody, man, that put in hard work, man. And damn being a celebrity. Damn being a celebrity. Anybody that put in hard work, tell us, say, when they ask you for something, say, if the lender is working harder than the lendee, you don't lend shit.
Exactly.
Point blank, period. If you, all right, let's just say, ask us, say, sis, how many hours you put in a week? Ooh, girl. Sometimes we be in the studio from like 4 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the morning. We might be in the studio all night, all day. How long you work on your shift? Oh, I just did my 8. And bitch, get off my phone. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
But do y'all feel this way because of the things that you have experienced in life? Like, do y'all think y'all would have a different outlook if like you didn't have like the life experiences that we all have had?
No.
Bro, I'm telling you, how about this? My brother got drafted in 1994. The year he left was the year I came into high school. We didn't request a damn thing from that man. We didn't even know what he had. We just know he got drafted. We just know he got drafted. We know what he had, what the contract was. That when I've been with the kids, I was 14 at the time. I'm a young man. I don't know what my brother had. And my brother didn't owe me shit.
No, because it's not that your brother worked for Glow. She worked for this. She's traveling. She's doing shows. Being an artist and like people think it's easy. It's not.
So do y'all think it's okay to pick the people you want to serve and the people you don't? Because
she's serving. She's paying the ones that's serving her.
Absolutely. I think it's okay to pick and choose because because some people are going to take advantage. And you have to have discernment too. Some people are going to take advantage.
We standing in the paint. Everybody on their own panel, everybody here on this panel tonight. This is support.
Yeah.
It's support. It just is what it is. We standing in the paint together. Everybody, when it's going down, and even if we trapping, some as low as trapping right now. Everybody out here trying to get off these nicks and dimes and these quarters and halves. Everybody doing the same. We all out here in the trap. We all out here in the trap. And whatever we doing, even in the barbershop, we all standing in the shop. We all turning these chairs. Everybody doing the same thing. We in this together. Don't think you're gonna stand outside and then go reach your hand through the door or the window trying to get your hand out. That's bullshit, man. You entitled.
So why do y'all think she brought the two siblings down there then and still not helping them? Like, do you feel like the help is her bringing them with her?
What I think okay, some people bring folks with them to feed off their energy, or know that they weaklings and they'll probably get swallowed back at the crib. So I'm gonna keep you with me just so you know what happened to you. She probably didn't bring her because that's Miss Mister. That's Mr. Man right there.
I think too, well, and this is my personal opinion. If Glow knew that they would be grateful with what she's given, like say for instance, okay, so I got 10 siblings. What if I'm a millionaire, multi-millionaire. What if I want to build a family compound and every sibling gets like a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house? It's gonna be a problem there because why you only giving me a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house? You know what I'm saying? So it's like Glow probably know who's gonna be grateful and who's gonna be ungrateful. Sometimes no matter what she does for her siblings, somebody's gonna always be ungrateful. And it could be something as little or something huge. But that person is gonna be ungrateful. She probably has that discernment too. And that's probably the reason why she hasn't done it.
Do y'all feel that once you make it, you should tell people, you should be more transparent with your family on what you have?
No.
I'm talking about like, because like, for instance, right, me and Blood was talking about this last night during the Super Bowl. Like, she might not be bringing in a dime. Like, we don't know what her contract looks like. You see what I mean?
Right.
Like, so those cars, that could be all Yo Gotti buying for every, like, we don't know what she's bringing in. So that's why I say, you don't think people should just be more transparent, sit down and have those family meetings like, hey y'all, I did sign a deal, but this is what it actually looks like.
It's none of their business though.
They'll tell it. They'll tell you business. She's telling her business right now. As soon as they get mad, they're gonna tell you business. As soon as they get upset, they're gonna tell you motherfucking business. And that's crazy. And for real, like them two siblings could have been the ones that were playing her in the headphones. She say, "Girl, you playing my song? Or you playing my song?" Oh, that's what's up. That she might appreciate that. Sometimes those little small gestures. Or say, man, I just subbed. You know how we feel when we hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I like the content, man. We just subbed. Man, look, we gonna shout you out every time you come in the comment.
Oh yeah.
Just that little bit, that little simple gestures. Maybe I'm gonna tell you the truth. Maybe that bitch didn't like, she don't like her anyway.
Probably did.
She probably don't like her anyway. She probably don't like her no way. She could do something for her, give her whatever she wanted. She still hate her guts. She probably just a hateful.
Yeah, Glow probably know that she'll be ungrateful no matter what she does for her. You buy her a Honda Civic or a Bentley, still be ungrateful because it's like, where my house at now? Oh, you bought me a Bentley, but where my house at?
Where my Civic? You know, you put the rims on it.
So that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna put on sound system in. You ain't gonna cut the lights on the inside and all that. She know that what kind of sibling she has.
I'm gonna tell everybody this, man. Once you about to make it, you should treat becoming famous like becoming a president or a politician. Y'all know when somebody gets eligibility to become a politician, their name get on the ballot, they have something called amnesty that they do. Every politician, every president gets the opportunity to put out any negative thing about themselves on the table. Like literally, like, this is me, this is it. Like, you can put anything you want on the table. I feel more people should do that because it gives you an opportunity to now move with a fresh slate. Like, hey, I'm finna make millions. Like, let me just tell you about me. So if you're gonna rock with me, you're gonna rock me. If you're not, you're not. And I can just move on with life. Yeah. I really feel they should do more of that in like entertainment, sports, because that's what ends up happening down the road. People start to use the things against you to almost kill your character, because character means a lot, dog. Like, I don't care what we saying here, but it's somebody right now who's not signing Glorilla because of her sister. Regardless how we look at it. Like, somebody's looking at like, that's horrible. You know what I mean? But I really feel that people should put their stuff out on the table. I feel like when you know you finna get that bad, go ahead and have an amnesty out, even with your team. You should sit down as a team. Hey, dog, we about to get this bad. Anything I need to know.
Right.
Talk about it right now. But when we go in front of people, we are forced to be reckoned with. Oh man, that's nothing. Okay, next topic. You know what I mean? Nothing you in the camp. You know, like, I really feel people should take more of that route. You know what I mean? That's why when politicians run, they don't care about what those people spending $3 million for to put an ad out on TV.
Yeah.
You're right. I
already noticed.
Yeah. Like, so I really feel more people should take that on when it comes even to like entertainers. Anybody that's going to grab a bag. I feel you should have amnesty hour, at least with your team. So that everybody can know what to expect, man.
Yeah.
Chanel said, how is this helping the situation? Definitely ain't getting
right.
Snow said her siblings are not responsible, not her responsibility. She helped who she needed to help. Tonda Walker said, Glow just had her mom and dad on. Her dad and her mom just said that Glow take good care of them. Mother said she did put her in a nice home, but mama didn't want to buy. Oh, okay. I didn't heard that happen a lot. Well, parents like, hey, you know what? I don't want nothing. Duggan said, she is not obligated to do nothing. I think most people would agree with you. I started this because I want to hear y'all opinion on this. Classic said, I don't owe you, and if you are bad for me, I don't know you. I thought that was a good one right there.
Definitely. Yeah.
Chanel said, for the parents, yes, but with boundaries. Yeah, I kind of that too. Tonda said, one of her brother and sister said that she was jealous of Glow. I can see that. Tonda said she mad at the wrong.
Yeah.
Duggan said, it's 10 of them. Sko said her siblings have the same 24 hours that she has. Obviously, they do not want to be great. They rather leech off of her. Sure, her sister got so many people calling her for content now. Right plug, I put that up there already. He said, dang, how early y'all started? I missed the show. Now, we still got a little bit more. We did start early today, though. We did start early. She said, right, Sko. Chanel said, Glorilla got to be the black sheep. I think once you get a bag, you the black sheep, even if you weren't initially. You could be the best kid in the family. You get that bag, you become the black sheep. He said, oh, man, I missed the show. No, you ain't missed nothing. We got a lot more. We got a couple things to go. Tonda said, my son is a doctor in Houston, and I don't ask for anything, but he give me money every month. That's a good son right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Take care of who brought you in this world.
Kiara said, when people have that many kids, individual attention is almost impossible. That's how that creeps in, along with dysfunction, jealousy, competition, resentment, and unresolved anger.
True.
That's facts.
True.
Classic 333 for our boy Classic. They loved your song, Classic. We played the
Money.
They loved it, man. One dude said you up there with Kendrick and Drake. Thugger says she came out of nowhere dragging Glow. Her money ran out. That could be true though. Class said I heard she was pressed for a cool 25. Crazy. Tonda said that's what her brother and sis said when Glow had to perform at talent shows and other places. The mom and dad wasn't able to make it, but a couple of her friends was always there.
Support.
Yeah. Heck no, don't tell nobody. You can't love people and say no. I definitely agree with that. Agree with that. Tonda said her sister is 30 and Glow is in her 20s. She said, I feel you. So they don't have anything to hold over your head. Yeah. Straight amnesty I want them. Kiara said it also looks as if the sister is trying to sell a story to the highest bidder. Baddies love hip hop.
Loving hip hop. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, those reality shows. They might be trying to. Yeah.
That live your truth. Nobody can use it against you. Can't expose authentic. Not sure what all that means, but shout out to had a lot of stuff right there. What's up, Tom? Tom in the building. You got wifey straight. Tom in the building. He said, respect and blessing souls of thought in the chat, family. Yes, sir. Tom in the building. All our Louisiana brethren in the house.
Hey,
bro, it's always that one sibling and family member that feels entitled. What's up with you, lady and gentlemen? What's good with our boy from Louisiana, man?
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cause I said y'all play what song? It's the what are you talking about? I think that's what it's called. Hold on. No, don't get me wrong. What we talking is what we talking. They love it. Tom said Bro-Rilla really needs to buy a job. Plus, you didn't have a great relationship with your sister Glorilla. And if Bro-Rilla runs out of the buddy, Bro-Rilla.
I like that one, Bro-Rilla.
Bro-Rilla. Cool. Gratitude. Always, man. We told him, man, classic in the chat as always, man. Yeah. Y'all got anything else on that topic?
No.
We save the best for last, man. This segment right here gonna take us. It's gonna take us all the way home, man. This is our boy, man. Y'all know, talking about rebranding. The great Charleston White speaks on rebranding and more. We're gonna stop this a couple times. There's a few topics within this conversation that I really want to hit on, and I mean, it starts hot in the first minute and 4 seconds in, dog. Talks a lot, and he did a great job in this interview. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but he actually talks about what he said about Charlie Kirk was all fake, but he wanted he would clickbait stuff like that. But here we go. Old Charleston White. He was on Tasha K show. And Charleston White is talking about rebranding, man. And I know Classic always says in the chat that everybody gets an opportunity to rebrand. You know what I mean, regardless of what happens. So we're gonna let him talk, and then we're gonna stop it. I want to talk about probably 3 different things within this. So probably another 30 minutes for y'all, another 30 to 35, and we'll get on out of here. So here we go.
For me.
Who? Say CTV or Danza?
All them.
All of them. Well, I'm trying to rebrand.
Okay.
I am going through a rebranding process. I have.
I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I could tell, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm like, the winos, your interviews are really, really stick. Not that they didn't stick before, but I'm seeing people that, especially in my comment section, because we're a hard crowd.
So y'all like the old Apollo. You would send me the same. Y'all like the old Apollo.
Somebody asked me last night, will you host an Apollo show?
Y'all like the old
and
Apollo.
Let us go in. I said, nah, hell no. Y'all, these motherfuckers are sensitive these days.
Y'all to make a motherfucker reconsider their purpose.
But why the rebrand?
The Charlie Kirk situation taught me a lot.
Okay.
Because I didn't mean nothing I said. I was just saying it to prove a point. And I was appeasing the crowd. And it cost me a lot. I was just starting to separate myself from the provocative things that I had said online during comedy. And so that gave too many people ammunition. There was a Twitter fan base, there was a Facebook fan base, that sought out every last one of my comedy shows and wrote directly to the club owners. And so they closed a lot of doors. And the platform I said it on is a platform who don't buy tickets. I've never seen nobody from this platform in the crowd where I sell comedy tickets. See what I'm saying? So once I thought about that, when I weighed the cost and the benefit, it didn't measure up.
So that's the first part I want to talk about, man. He brought us something there that I thought was very important. We talked about this as a team behind the scenes. The cost and the benefit. The cost and the benefit. I think sometimes you got to weigh the cost versus the benefit. How do you guys feel about what he's saying right there? That because we all know him to be that person who says a lot of things that are very provocative, a lot of things that catches people's attention. I remember when we did our Charlie Kirk show at the beginning. I had my whole little prelude that I talked about, and then everybody. I remember all the black people came back the next day. See, Charleston White didn't agree. I told everybody, dog, that's all an act, dog. It's all an act. And now he's starting to come out to say that I said something to get people's attention, but then so many doors closed behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk to you guys about the cost versus the benefit, or like I would say, we got bigger fish to fry. So, you know what I mean? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Because I think it's very important for us now, because we're seeing this in real time. We don't got to say names and stuff no more, but we're seeing this in real time, the cost versus the benefit. Where do y'all fall in that area?
Go ahead, bud.
I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion. People gonna say what they're gonna say until it starts to hurt and start to affect what they got going on. That bottom line's a mother, boy, when you're trying to go get it. That bottom line's a mug. So at the end of the day, however you gotta switch it up, I guess. I still stand on what I said. I didn't know too much about the gentleman anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know too much about the gentleman, so most of mine was just the small things that I encounter and the rhetoric that I did hear him spew. I even did a slight deeper dive in what I knew, and it still was like I didn't agree with nothing that he had to say. You know what I mean? Because you're looking at it from a skewed lens, because you don't. The culture is the culture. You know what I mean? It is. So at the end of the way, it's a skewed lens. So whatever your opinion is, it's just your opinion. It doesn't affect me either way. It doesn't affect me. So how I see you is probably how I would see anyone that would speak like that, whether white, black, or Hispanic. So it doesn't matter.
I like that.
Yeah.
But before you answer, Rain, plug, how do you weigh the cost versus the benefit?
One more time.
Because I want everybody to kind of see how we all think, right? Because I know we talked about it. We talked one-on-one a few nights ago, or like last week.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you? And it was a very good conversation. Like I don't think people understand it. It's a blessing to have people around you, dog, that will ignite conversations that need to happen to make sure that you're in the right mindset for yourself, but it benefits everybody. So, because it's funny, you did that plug, and then like 2 days later, me and Classic had the same conversation. So it was very unique. You ain't missed nothing, Rain. We ain't leaving you out. It was just a conversation. You ain't missed nothing.
When y'all leave me out of conversation, like, no, that's man talk.
So how do you, like, even in that scenario, right, that me and you talked about,
right?
How did you start to think about the cost versus the benefit? Like, what are you willing? How do Plug know what he's willing to lose to gain?
Got to go back to 2K on that. You know what I'm saying? That integrity is a mug. You know what I'm saying? That integrity is a mug. And even being, associated with certain things, damn, bro. It's like, do you really want to bring that conversation to the platform like that, man? Because
but how do you weigh the cost? Like, even if you don't break it, like, how does Plug, when something's presented to Plug, how does Plug sit back and evaluate, is this cost worth the benefit?
Right. You talking about like a price?
No, whatever the benefit may be. It could be subscriptions, it could be money, it could be a higher position, a new title, a new, whatever the benefit is. How do you weigh what you're willing to cost will be, what you're willing to pay or give up
or lose? Yeah.
He said, I'm trying to figure out how to answer.
Me too, dog. Me too. Like, I'm not. Oh, I know what I know exactly what you're talking about. That's if I'm sacrificing,
you need us to come back. You need Rain to cook and come back.
I ain't got too much to say on it.
I really want to, the way I want to say it, like this real nigga conversation, man. This real nigga conversation. Because if I'm putting it on the line,
we'll come back. We'll come back to it. We'll come back because I don't want. I think everybody right now is thinking monetarily when it comes.
Yeah, I'm not thinking monetary.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I'm thinking lose a sense of self to where I'm put in the box to where I can't do me. I can't.
Right.
I can't. I'm not that money. No, I'm not, dog. I'm not. Because when you think about it, bro, it's like
it's a deeper question.
It's a deeper question, bro, and like that's like when we had that conversation, that was you and me, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like we really like, I'm not putting myself on nothing that's gonna compromise me, man.
Yeah,
like, as an individual. And if I am leaving what I'm leaving, it's gotta make sense.
So
it's gotta make sense. And it's not.
He said nobody bigger than. Oh, this must be somebody that watch your content.
No, that's probably count.
Yeah, he said nobody bigger than the program.
that's you know what I mean? Like I've been in a situation where it was money getting situations, and I sacrificed myself for the sake of my family. And I'm not ever willing to sacrifice my happiness for any dollar amount. Because if I ain't happy getting it, it ain't worth me getting it, man. It ain't worth me getting, man. It ain't worth me getting. I'm not. I like being jovial. I like being positive, vibrating high. I'm not gonna sacrifice that just for no dollar amount, man. You know what I'm saying? Because man, what I do brings me joy, and it does bring me revenue. You know what I mean? So no, like, yeah, go ahead.
I would never want to lose myself or be to a point to where I had to suppress who I am. As far as that cost goes. But I will say cancel culture is heavy. And when you get that wave of people who are like that's what he's describing. Cancel culture, because of what he did or what he said about Charlie Kirk. That wave came in and all those benefits that he was getting ready to benefit on all those shows that he was doing, it canceled, you know. And I did see where Classic said you can always rebrand, but I feel with that being said that you still are canceled. You still won't have those people. Now you can probably bring in new people, but you won't have those same people you had before that canceled you.
But you know that's fuckery, though. That's fuckery, Rain. Because how can this man say what he want to say? But then you say what you want to say about what he said or who he is, and then they want to cancel you. No one cancels him for him saying for what he wanted to say.
I understand where you're coming from, but
you know what I mean? Like that's a double-edged sword. How the hell you gonna tell me, okay, this man can say whatever he want to say? Then I turn around and say what I want to say, and you didn't cancel him, so why are you trying to cancel me? You giving him the freedom to speak how he wants to speak. So when I speak about him in the way I want to speak, you want to cancel me? That's weird, man.
Yes, I want to give y'all some things to think about as we discuss. We're gonna loop it all in. It's some good topics in there, I'm telling y'all. But when you had to talk to the chat, it says on the cost of words. So like cost, the words that when you put cost versus benefit, the words that comes up is under cost could be misinterpretation, emotional escalation, credibility drained, Relationship. It says relationship debt, energy spent. Like, so when you think about the cost of something, you know, does it cause you to be misinterpreted? Does it cause you to get out of character when it talks about emotional escalation? Your credibility drained, taking away your credibility, your relationship debt, long lingering things that can affect your relationships down the road, and then energy spent, and then benefits. The words that they pulled up that falls under it is clarity, alignment, influence, connection, and leadership. So when you think about those words, like, that's what I truly think about when I think about like cost versus benefit. Like, anybody who watch Sunday service, anybody who watch a lot of our content, I always talk about just your character will perceive you. If I make any decision that I feel that my character is now going to be in question, it's not worth the benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think a lot of people, you know, we talk about the Bible here and there, but I really take that to heart when Jesus used to ask people, who do they say I am? Mm-hmm. How many people can walk into a room and say that?
Hey, sometimes, man, when we be speaking, bro, I gotta be dead honest with you, bro. Sometimes I don't think I'll look at me crazy, but I be speaking in the spirit, but sometimes that word be for you, man. So like, for real, bro, like, I promise you, dog, like, sometimes, like, I spit it and it be completely left my whole body. Like, it's gone. Man.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like most conversations that you have, that people have, that are like very intimate conversations, are only meant for those people.
Man. And it come from I promise you, man, like it comes from a very loving place, bro. I promise you that, man. So if it do come up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just happened to pop up out the blue like the baby in the cake.
That is great. Plug cut into his first ever king cake. We had some king cake yesterday for y'all who don't know about Mardi Gras in Louisiana.
And you had to see it. You had to see it.
He literally, he cut the smallest piece possible. The nigga got the baby. I said, what is the odds of this, dog? Like, what is the odds of this, man? That's good spirit, man. That's good energy, man.
Man, now
you got Chanel getting emotional down there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's all. So let's get to
y'all, man.
Let's get to these comments real quick before we get to the next part. I'm telling you, this last segment gonna be deep, y'all. It's some good stuff here, man. Sco said, when I'm rich, my siblings will be get no more than 25,000. What they do with that is on them. If I give them that much, I don't blame you. Give them a limit and let them go. Tonda said, even when he was younger, he was outspoken. Yeah, Charleston White always been outspoken. Tom said, rebranding gives people that took the opportunity to listen amber opportunity to work. I mean, he meant ample opportunity to work on their failure so they can have a redemption song. I agree. He's been saying that. Tom said, tell me what he's saying. 15 minutes of fame ain't worth looking crazy when you look in the mirror at the end of the day.
For real.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something though, Tom, to kind of speak on that. He didn't look crazy at the end of the day when he looked at himself. Charleston didn't understand that our people don't have the intelligence to really understand what he's saying. He is starting to realize something that I realized when we first started creating content, that like, I know that a lot of my stuff is going to go over people's head. Like, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I discuss certain topics, I know that there's going to be a handful of people at that moment that get it. You'll have to rewatch it to finally get it. I remember the one guy that was on our live one day, he said, man, I finally get what you're saying. Like, a lot of this stuff, people don't have the intelligence to really think as deep as Charleston, and they really haven't followed a lot of his content. So they only see those snippets that go viral. But when you watch
the content,
you don't really get to see the man, you get to see the character. So that's why I always say your character will perceive you. Chanel said, I'm interested what DH is trying to rebrand. I'm assuming he's talking about DL Hughley. He already
what the hell?
Okay, my bad. You see who I don't curse enough, Chanel, so that went over my head.
What the hell he trying to rebrand? He already said too much. He said a lot.
Yeah. Classic said you can always rebrand. He said cause to benefit in what way? I need an example. See, I ain't giving y'all all these examples. I need to just hear you from your heart. Class said I'm trying to figure out how to answer. Tom said it could be a Stephen A. snitch. Do you will compromise your own people for the money? That's a great example. Nah, I don't agree with that, Ty. I ain't gonna get in there tonight. I don't think Stephen A. Smith is. Nah, I don't think.
Just for the chat, Stephen A. has a debate show. So whenever there's a topic that comes up, he's either protagonist or antagonist. So if somebody takes the protagonist approach, he has to take the antagonist approach. It's a debate show. I know most people think that it's just a show and they just spewing their opinions or whatever, but it's a debate show. So if like even Souls, I'll be like, remember if y'all watched the episode, I'll be like, I'm gonna see if he's gonna take the antagonist on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because we're waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? Because he has to. If somebody gives a view on this side, he has to give a view on the other side to make you think.
Yeah.
Soul's got to make you think. It's soul's a thought, damn it.
Gladys said, he said, I'm all about residuals. Y'all, I'm sorry, my speech is horrible. Me and April.
Residuals.
You know, she my buddy on the bad speech. If you're talking to me about setting up a long-term play that will pay me, what's that?
Perpetual.
And then listening like a MF ain't nothing like a guaranteed check. He said that's one of his favorite words. Stop using it because I can't pronounce it. He said plug was glitching, laughing. Best Chance Trucker said nobody bigger than the program. Tom said don't forget Chicago's own Oprah Winfrey went overseas into a store and nobody knows this story. I guarantee you she didn't feel like a billionaire then. He did it again. Yep.
Residual subs, residual dollars, residual benefits in general. I love the snowball effect.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Go say hit that like button, subscribe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have a lot of people jumping in this thing. Class said, if I have to give up my freedom of speech and thought, keep the bread. If there is a smaller bag that will let me remain myself, that's cool. Money ain't that big of a deal like they make it. I definitely agree, man. So like being plugged always.
I don't want to lose myself. I don't want to mute myself, lose myself, or have to worry about, anything like that.
Yeah, skip this one. Skip this one. Skip this one.
He said, Jesus said, I'm who I said I am. Yeah. Pastor said, I have to push back on that, Souls. When you start winning, people are going to question your character anyway. That's inevitable. I know that one. If that's a cost that one is unwilling to pay, they might as well save the time. Yeah, but I don't like when I say people, I'm not talking about the masses. I can care less about y'all know me. I don't care what people say in the comments. I respond to every comment. I say, God bless you. You can say anything. You can call me whatever you want. But I'm talking about the real people, like for y'all, like I would want the people on Raw Society Coalition, my family to know, like, hey, we made this decision. Souls made this decision because it was the best decision for us. Like, that's what I mean by that. Like, when it comes to character, like people knowing your character, your actions. We talk about, man, it's so crazy. Me, Plug, we all talked about this last night now about working in an environment with somebody who don't understand who you are. You know what I mean? And they don't understand your character. That's so crazy. We talking about all
but don't see your growth. They probably knew who you were, but don't see your growth.
Yeah. He said cinnamon and coffee is delicious. That's all I'm going to say about that king cake. Yeah. Did you like it, Plug? That was your first time trying it. You liked it?
Yeah.
He ain't like it.
No, I mean, like me, I'm not a big cinnamon roll. I'm not a big cinnamon roll fan. You know what I mean? So, for what it was, yeah, it was good. But I was more shocked at the fact of how it happened. It wasn't just finding it. It was how it happened.
Yeah.
Like, that was a sliver.
Yes, he did. I'm talking like
in the top corner. Sliver. That was crazy.
Tonda said, yes, brother, you're right. Appreciate it. What's up, Tez? 333.
Tez down.
Tez in the game. Tez, I got to talk to you about that video. We'll talk later. Oh, Chanel laughing. I wasn't expecting that, Tez, coming to my phone today. didn't even watch it. Hey, Tez, I was so scared. I was strolling it with my finger, and I wanted to be able to catch it if he did anything crazy.
I was cutting, so I ain't know.
You gotta watch. It's a good one though. It's a good one.
We love you, Tez.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to Tez down, man. Tez the fool. Classy, you opened it up slow, didn't you? You opened it up slow. Yes, sir. Hey,
it's Ric Flair.
I didn't see it, so I just saw it when it popped up, and I kept going because I was like watching the what's that?
You gotta watch it. I was going slow. I was moving it with my finger. I was like, if this nigga do anything stupid, shout out to Tez, man. That made my day, dog. That was a good one. He said, just imagine Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X,
Medgar Evers.
Look at that, Evers, and the list goes on. Imagine if they had the mindset of black folks today. Oh yeah, we'll be strong. He said that boy a fool. He said, yeah. He said, no. He said, I opened it up slow. Yeah. I ain't take nothing for granted when it came to Tez down. So I would say he might meant to send that to somebody else that morning.
Down syndrome.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a little bit more, y'all. He about to get into another topic that I really want y'all to hear. Like I said, this is gonna be like 5 minutes in, and he gets deep, dog. So here we go.
Yeah, what it cost me compared to the benefits of 1 million views on say TV, he probably got 100,000. I got 10,000. So the cost and the benefit, and so of course, Eric Young, he don't say a lot, but when he does say something, you pay attention. That hurts the brand. Some of my YouTube podcast platforms and interviews hurts my comedy brand because I don't get to explain what I'm saying over here. In comedy, I can make you laugh explaining it. And so they have a paintbrush based on their platform, the way they title it, the way they post the thumbnail to either paint me in a certain light. And so once I say the powers to be, once they start analyzing your platform and they can show me where this hurts me without saying it, but just looking at the data, the titles, and say, yeah, this just don't help. So if I come to you and say, hey, man, change this, do this, and I see you don't, then obviously we can't be friends. We're business associates. And so I started noticing every time I went to jail, this won't say Cheese TV was the first platform to post that I went to jail. It would be the first platform. How I would know is because I saw a rapper by the name Lil CJ Casino in jail. As soon as he got out of jail, he called Say Cheese TV posted it. So rather than him posting that I was violating bond conditions, he was reposting animal cruelty. And that was getting a lot of shows counted.
That was that we was asking you about.
There you go. He kept reposting, but it was bond conditions.
But if he knew you,
there you go.
Why didn't he ask why
didn't he wait till I get out of jail?
That would have been a more prolific interview.
If nobody knew I was in jail, he would be the first to post it. And that bothered me. And I'm like, man, come on, homie, why would you do that? Well, man, but nigga, we supposed to be friends.
He's trying to get views.
So I'm saying, Say Cheese TV is not my friend. Sean Cotton is my business associate. I'm seeing him as a friend because I'm defending you on another platform. So I'm saying, you asked me a particular question about 2 guys out of Philly, which I don't know nothing about. He asked me about Meek Mill's liking a post on Shino's guy's dead son birthday. I said, shit, nigga, if I didn't like it, I like the post too. So he allowed that to create a beef between me and another guy. So I'm saying, nigga, why would you put me in some beef? We done grew past beef. Well, you said 2 or 3, that was 2 or 3 years ago. You trying to keep me back there? I done grew, nigga, I'm doing comedy now. So I'm saying, after I found out he was putting me in beef, I was contacted by Tamir Rice's mother. And she said she's been trying to contact me for years. Reached out to him about a year ago. Asked to sit with him to do an interview. She said he wanted to make it more about him than put me in it. He never put me in contact with Tamir Rice's mom. That hurt her and that hurt me. So when I said, man, I'm rebranding because I'm selling out in clubs that I shouldn't be selling out in. I'm selling out on nights where I shouldn't be selling out on. So I'm doing great in comedy. But it's things that I say over here that hurts me over here. Why keep letting your friend drive drunk? Because if you ask me, I'm going to answer it. You're my partner. If you ask me about my wife and my side chick and my girlfriend, why keep me on her and ask me that? Why? Come on, but I'm going to answer it. But why do it, though, if we friends?
So this is the next topic we have from this. They only 4 minutes in, y'all. Great show. Friends or foe? I think Charleston ran into this a lot. From when I hear Charleston talk, he just sounds like a good dude. A good dude who feels like, because I do agree with him. It's some things, because I used to have a lot of people that I would call associates who be like, man, why you just ain't tell me? I feel like it gets to a point in a friendship or whatever you want to call it that you should know your person.
Without even having to ask.
Without even having that. It's some things I shouldn't have to explain to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, you got to think about all these years that Charleston been with Say Cheese TV. He's going to talk a little bit about the Danza podcast. And y'all see Danza is going more towards Woody now because they can't get Charleston. So now they getting another black dude who we wilding out that makes their content go up. But like, friends or foe? Like, I think, how do y'all decide who's really for you and who's really not for you?
If it's business space, and
I would
say
say business and personal.
If I would say Cheese and you was Charles, I'm not doing anything that involves you without contacting you first. Because if you are in jail, this gives me an opportunity to show you my friendship by going down into the jailhouse to come see you. And then say, hey, bro, I'm getting ready to do such and such. What you want me to do? Hey, man, what guy, get out of it and we'll do a big old episode. Don't say anything about nothing, this and that. All right, bet, I got that. I would put that money on hold, whatever money I could have gotten, this, that, and the case, so I can, hey, respect your wishes. It's all about respect at the end of the day. For me to do that, I got to respect you. To put my bread on hold, if I'm looking at it even if I'm looking at it from a business aspect, we do business together. We gotta, there's personal respect and business respect. And I'm gonna respect both ways, but it's gonna run both ways.
What about you, Ray?
It takes a lot of discernment. I can't say discernment. To really see who your friends are and who's going to be there for you and support you and know and it takes that on their level too to I just lost my train of thought. Yes.
How do you view friendship?
She's thinking about a real scenario. That's why she's looking.
I'm
deep on your eye. You can see it on her face. Go ahead and say it, Ray. Talk about it. Talk about it.
What did you just ask me for?
How do you view friendship?
How do I view friendship?
Yeah, how do you view
it?
Yeah, you hitting home.
Give me another question, plug.
Well, how you view a foe?
Somebody who's not for me. Somebody who is against me. Somebody who's waiting on my downfall. Somebody who's contributing to my downfall. Somebody who doesn't want to see me succeed.
Could it just be somebody you don't like?
Can it be somebody I don't like?
Yes, somebody you just don't like.
Yeah. It could be that too. A friend is somebody who's contributing to my life and I can contribute to their life as well. Somebody who's there for me when I'm low and who can always be, who's going to celebrate with me and for me when I'm high. Somebody who I can depend on and me do the same. Me be there for them the same way.
I'm afraid.
Absolutely.
Would you consider me a friend?
Yeah. Sure thing. No doubt.
Your turn, so.
For me, because we talked about this on Losing Friends. If y'all get a chance, go back and watch us on Raw Society Coalition. All 5 of us reacted to Classic Code's was it Code Language, Losing Friends?
Code Language. Yeah.
Losing Friends. We all reacted to it. And it taught me a lot, man. I think any friend I had initially was a foe. I think most people that we choose to be friends with, one of the two, either yourself or the other person, looked at you as a threat. I think most friendships come from, and a threat doesn't always have to be a negative thing while y'all listening to this and what I'm saying. Like, a threat doesn't always mean something negative, right? Like, it can mean that I can see potential in this person, and they probably be better at you at certain things. They might have more discernment in certain areas than you in certain things. And initially we look at it as a threat, but eventually it is actually what grows us on the back end.
Yeah.
Like, so I always tell people, a lot of your foes become your best friends. Like shout out to my boy Deron, man, Deron Frierson, man. Me and Deron became great friends, dog. And the first time we ever met each other, we were finna box. We was finna fight. We were finna shoot the fair one, and it wasn't even for me. It was for my boy Biddle, man. My boy Biddle had beef with him, and see, I was that crash out friend when I early in my military days. Like, everybody knew, like, okay, you get him, he gonna, hey, we ain't gotta talk. We gonna, yeah, I was that straight crash out, like, for real. Like, we don't even gotta talk about it. Let's just go do it. You know what I mean? And like, I remember when everything was going down, like, we just end up, I don't know how we end up talking to each other. And we're like, man, why? This don't even make sense, dog. Like, this beef ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And like, from that day forward, dog, we've been like this, man. My boy from B-More, man. Like I tell you, y'all probably seen him I did some pods with him back in the day when I was doing the military sports channel with them, man. Y'all will see him eventually again. My boy Deron, man, good people from Baltimore, man. Stand-up guy for sure, dog. But like, we were foes before we were friends. But I also don't have expectations for people. And I think it helps me develop relationships better because I don't expect nothing from you. And I'm very upfront about the things I'm not good at. Like, when me and Plug first met, I told Plug, dog, like, I'm not the communicator you used to in friendship. Like, I'm that nigga that might let the phone ring and I might call you back, or I might, that's just my personality. Like, it depends what I'm doing. I'm getting better, but like, that's like, but I tell people straight up, like, who I am.
You was watching the show, that's why you was like, no. Let me
No, but like, Plug also know now, like, people don't look at like the wins, right? Like, when we was talking the last show, Plug told y'all, like, man, Jay don't FaceTime. I knew when he FaceTime, it was important. Like, FaceTime. Like,
yeah. I was like, hold up, this is important. Hold on. I got both of them here. Hold on. The only two outfielders in the coalition.
Like, he stopped everything he was doing, put the headphones
everything. Big conversation was like, hold on, let me get a headphone.
And I tell people, I think that's a benefit that people don't always think about, because I think Plug kind of learned it in real time, because he's always that guy who's there for everybody. But the moment you start to kind of break away from that, people know that when you communicate, it's really communication. Like, I'm only calling you, dog, because I really need to chop it up with you about this. Like, or hey, I'm coming to see you because I really need to put eyes on you. I think sometimes in friendship, we overdo friendship, and then people take it for granted. Yeah, and that's something I learned from like the losing friends, dog. Like, I was literally like this nigga daddy. If you think about it, I was doing so much for him. Like, I would never put myself in that position again, ever. Like, ever. Like, I was Plug. I understand checking on everybody, calling, what you need, shooting you the money if you need it. Like, no talking about it, just doing for you. Just
doing it, man.
Like, stuff that, yeah.
Give what you want to receive, bro. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Just like, but something great came from that, bro. Because I'm telling you, like, a random person seen it and like, I'm telling you, like, the relationship is so like that. It's like one person seen it and say, man, I know he talking about you. Like, I know he talking about you. Like, I know he talking about you. And then told his old lady told him, and he was like, man, what's up, dog? What you mean, dog? Hey, you talking about checking in now? Check in, boy. Check in, boy. Yeah.
So we got one more thing we're gonna check in on here, man. This is a great interview, dog. We ain't gonna be able to do it all. We'll probably do a little bit more of it tomorrow. It's a great thing, man. I'm talking about, like, for Charleston to really sit down and talk with her, like, he really talked with her.
Chanel, are you a Capricorn?
Chanel.
I think she gave her. I think she's a counselor, ain't she?
Oh, okay.
Or
She
something.
said, I'm definitely a friend that can disappear. I'm one of those friends too. I disappear and come back.
Oh, she is. She said,
Yep. I knew it, Chanel. I knew it.
Man, that's crazy.
So, Rain, I'm gonna let you actually read these comments.
Okay.
And then we're gonna play a little bit more. Let me get up here to the current. This time got it. Here we go.
Hey, Chanel, are you a December or a January Capricorn? You know it's a difference, right?
I think James.
Tom said, huh? What you say?
She told us. I think on class. I think she's January. I think.
Okay. Tom said, listen to understand. I don't know who the hell say cheese was making $100,000 more and he only made 10,000. So is Charleston White telling me that if he was making more or equal, he would be okay?
I don't think. I think we're bigger than that.
Yeah.
Because overall, he's doing it off of him, but he's doing way more on them comedy shows.
He made Say Cheese irrelevant. Say Cheese is out here in our area in DFW. He out here. So he used to bring all the local rappers on, but they wasn't getting the type of views that Charleston White got. I think his last biggest interview without Charleston White was the one with Yella Beezy and all them sat down together and was talking about the beefs in Texas, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, man.
He also said, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you good, man.
So Charleston White is telling me he only did the Say Cheese interview because they were friends that turned into foes. He didn't mention business partners. He also said a foe can be your ex-wife. Your foe can be family member, like Sister Rilla, aka Ro Rilla. Your foe, your best friend, money. Oh, money. We got money. Pause it.
Are you making another beat, daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic. Oh, we talk about money? Good money. Let's talk about it. My money look different now. When I talk about 50, used to be $50. I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. Yeah. My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted at all. Too introvert to be in the crowd. I'm low key at the Coach store buying plain Janes, no logos. When you spend as much time on the boat as I do, you ain't really got a showboat. I got my own brand, wear my own clothes. You a swear to God, I got it out of Soho. I had a baddie, made me think about a ring, but I seen what the ring did to Frodo. I be in New York, thought I meant wifey. Clown ate the food off my fork, and he a pig. Class is a vegan, no I ain't pulling no pork. Play with my heart. Not with my...
I'm a vegan. No, I ain't pulling no pork.
Kira, she said, I found y'all by the way of one of Classic's videos a few weeks ago. Been tuning in ever since. Curious on how the Raw Society origin. So we will fill that in at the end of this next snippet. We will tell you how Raw Society happened. Definitely would tell you how that happened.
Where we at? We got
here she go. Shout out to Kiera as always. Appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you for always supporting.
Yes, sir.
For as long as Charleston White has been around, why hasn't he built his own platform? He sounds bitter because all his chucking and jiving is finally catching up.
He did have his own. It was called Game Related. But he had got too busy for his own platform to build it like it's supposed to be built. He had got too busy. You know what I'm saying? Everything started to take off when he tried to get away from. I think he initially tried to get away from everybody else's platform because he was making them so much money to try to get his own, and it wasn't meant for him to do it. Sometimes you get blessed to be a blessing. Sometimes, you know what I mean? And I think the blessing happened. You know what I'm saying? And he was helping them guys build platforms. That's what he was doing for a long time. He was like, I would take any interview on any small platform just to build a platform. Charleston is a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Hunter said him and Sean Cotton is friend in real time. Charleston said he always speaks and showcases the negative things, but don't want to showcase the positive. Charleston wanted him to showcase his comedy.
I respect that, yeah.
Lorenzo Harrell, welcome in. He said, when you in the life, it is. Make sure you subscribe, like, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Ted said, I win too good for any of my foes to ever like me in any capacity.
That boy.
In that robe. Yeah.
Tom said, my sunshine love going to Baltimore. Those crab cakes, she calls them the best in the world.
Yes, sir. Baltimore is beautiful, man. I would love to take anybody there. It's a great place, man. Great
I need
place.
to go.
It's a beautiful place.
Chanel said, I'm definitely a friend that can disappear and come back like nothing ever happened. Like the time never did pass. Sunda said Charleston had many platforms, but they were taken down, but he's making money on others' platforms.
That's fact. That's what
Chanel said, I am. My Capricorn sister Shonda Collier.
Yeah,
welcome in. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to all channels. All the channels. We'll have it up at the end of the show, so make sure you take a
screenshot.
Chanel said, laugh out loud. Shonda said, what's the topic I just got here?
It's at the bottom of the screen, boo-boo.
Yeah, we just breaking down the interview from Charleston White and Tasha K.
Said December, 2 days before Christmas. All right. December, yeah. December.
Y'all, men, be careful. Now you gotta buy a lot of gifts 2 days before Christmas.
Right. Rapper V versus Diamond. Am I saying that right?
Yes, VVS Diamond.
VVS Diamond. Okay. Business First by rapper VVS Diamond, Jamaica. Okay. Welcome in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that. We'll check out your stuff. Classic said, great.
I ain't gonna lie to you, VVS. I ain't gonna listen to it, but appreciate it.
He's stupid.
I ain't gonna lie to him. Rain might listen, but I ain't.
Classic said, great question, Kira. And he said his platforms get pulled down all the time. Yeah. Tom said Classic is fire. Somebody YN rappers don't even understand what they saying. Let's go, Classic. I can tell you read the dictionary and the encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, VVS Diamond. Now, if you super chat now, we can play your song. But anyway, so we're gonna play a little bit more. Y'all want to play a more, or y'all want to answer Kiera's question to end the show?
Oh yeah, we can ask Kiera a question.
We're gonna answer your question. Let's put up the banner real quick for the show. Everybody tap in. We got a live show February 13th. That's this Friday. The day has finally come. The day has finally come. We're gonna be in Chi-Town February 13th, Darien, Illinois. I already told y'all it's a safe place. The white people leave their doors unlocked. They leave their doors open. Their dogs come across the street. They sniff you. You can pet them. They run back home. Everything. You can do whatever you want on the west side of Chicago. So make sure y'all come check us out. It's safe. We're going to have a good time. We got a bunch of people flying in already. Shout out again to Kiera for the free ticket that we were able to raffle off. So see, everybody in this said y'all come to Be More, get some of that gumbo. They don't know nothing about that, J-Rock. Welcome in, J-Rock. Welcome in, J-Rock. J-Rock, what's that place in Baltimore, though, that little hole in the wall? It's almost like a nightclub, but you can get some good food. They got the fried.
Maybe the best places to go to get the good food.
If you know what I'm talking about, J-Rod, let us know what it's called. It's a place in Baltimore my boy Duran always take me to. It's over there by the VFW in B-More, J-Rod. But it's some good food out there. So we're gonna answer the money question for the night. Let me get myself on the screen. Let's get Charleston off of there. Let's see here. It's removed. Let's see here. So Kiera said, found y'all by the way a classic videos for you. She said, what's your origin story? So I'll start off, as you see right there in that side, I am the founder of Raw Society Coalition. So I'm gonna tell you how this actually started, man. I started. So first of all, me and Plug started No Middleman. It was just me and Plug starting No Middleman. We started No Middleman with a little heart in the background. It actually the memory came up for both of us like a few weeks ago.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we started off with No Middleman. I was doing like just normal reaction videos for my page. And then I also was trying to do grown folks business with my family. You see, that didn't work out. But shout out to my girl Tam. She A1 to day one. And then shout out to my boy D doing this thing too. But we started off trying to do grown folks business. That's when I brought Soft Rain on board. Soft Rain was down with us. She came on every Wednesday night. So we had grown folks business and then the No Middleman. But in the meantime, while we was creating content, I actually found Classic on Instagram. Him and McBride used to do well, they still have it. They used to do a kind of like a podcast, but a show on Instagram called Correct Me If I'm Wrong. And they used to have a lot of like just topics of like vice versa type opinions. They talked about females, and I came up to one of their shows, and it was right before Classic was about to have knee surgery. So when Classic had posted like a video on Instagram and YouTube about like going into surgery, coming out of surgery, but he talked about he was going to start creating content. So I watched the first episode of Classic, man. He already had the breakdown of the Classic code language. And I'll never forget, I told Plug, I said, Plug, dog, you got to watch this dude Classic, dog. Like, Plug, like, yeah, I will, man, I will. And then I asked him again. I said, dog, you watch Classic. He said, nah, man, I'm going to watch it. Yeah, it probably took about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. And then when I got on,
watch the Plug said, dog.
Hey,
he got it, dog. He got it. Yeah. It took Plug a minute to get on board, but see, I was already sending Rain clips.
The Instagram when they was going live on Instagram.
So like from day one, I knew Classic had it, dog. I ain't know he was a music artist. I ain't know nothing about Classic, but I just knew he had it, dog. But I also knew that we had it, and then I said, dog, we need to put this together.
Yeah.
And then I talked to Plug, I talked to Ray. I said, "What y'all think, man?" I said, "I'm gonna try to get with Classic." And Classic was easy to reach. You know, he said his slogan, "He ain't hard to find." I hit him up on Instagram. He hit me right back, dog. And you know what? Let me go back. I actually seen Classic 2 do his first. Well, they ain't let him speak, but he went on After Hours. He was on After Hours, and he was on a panel. They ain't let him speak. They ain't let my boy speak, but that's here or there. But then so we came together. What was our first show together?
Man, I think he came up. He came up on the show.
Okay, on one of the
one of the no middlemans. Yeah.
And y'all did men's minute a few times.
Say, send me a number, dog. Let me call.
Yeah.
Like they fuck this content. Let me talk to the man. Let me talk to the motherfucker. Damn. And then when I got to talk to him, I was like, yeah, I like Butter. Yeah, Butter's straight, man. Butter's straight, man. I like Butter, man.
And Classic did Queen's Code, and I was on there for Queen's Code. I was still nervous. I had never did content creation at all. Norris, Souls, the founder, introduced me to YouTube.
Y'all owe me about 3 bands for sure. You and Classic.
Introduced me to YouTube. Like Kira, I have never in my wildest dreams thought I would be doing something like this at all, period, because I'm very introverted. I'm very reserved. I'm an observer. I used to always care about what somebody thought about me, their perception of me. But recently in my old age, I've learned that that's their problem, not mine, so Souls is the reason why I'm here. Yeah.
And then to make a long story short, and like Class said, we're gonna have to make a documentary for real, dog. It's going up. Like, so I envisioned all this. Like I seen it. We took a photo that y'all will see at the live show that like I seen it. Like everything we did, I seen it already. So yeah, like it was crazy. So like one day me and Classic was backstage after one of our Sunday service. And I said, Classic, dog, we got to do a live show, man. Yep. How you brought Tez in though?
Yeah, I never knew how that happened.
When Tez, I watched the episode when Tez came up. He was driving. He was in the car.
Who showed it? He was on Classic. Though, right?
On Classic show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Tez used to get me through my work day before I started my new career venture. I used to listen to Tez from noon to about 2:30. Like, and Ray used to send me his stuff because Tez would come on in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But how did we
still doing secretary duties? I was seeing him the lives. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, Classic brought in Tez.
Yeah.
And then we started the Raw Society Coalition from there. And then after one of the Sunday service, man, me and Classic was talking. I said, Classic, dog, we got to do a live show. Shoot, Classic, like, where you want to do it yet? I said, "Oh, you already got to move. You an artist in Chicago.
Let's start in Chicago.
And we just got to find a venue." I said, "Oh man, I got a venue." I was like, "Bet."
And then they brought that shit, and I was like,
Classic sent the email that day. He said, "Hey, the facility is secured." I said, "Hey," I called Plug and Rain. "Hey, we're going to Chicago, dog."
I was like, "What?
This is the day we going, dog. Get your tickets." I told them this, Kiera, if y'all ain't going, I'm going by myself. But me and Classic gonna get this show going, dog.
Where we gonna get the ticket? Like, we better get our tickets right now.
So we formed up, or like Class said, we formed up like Voltron. Man, it took us it took me like a month to be like, "Hey, dog, we need to do a live show." And then after that, we put it all into fruition, man, and everything has been a blessing, dog. Like everything. Yeah. I'm talking about like everything's coming in the line. Like everything.
You talking about stepping out on faith.
Boom.
This is a true story of stepping out on faith. Like, don't even think about it. Just bust a move. Bust a mother move. I'm telling you.
Y'all know what? And we're gonna give you a better version of this. We're gonna get all 5 of us up here after the show, or maybe we'll do it when we in Chicago. We'll tell the story again. But yeah, man, it was literally just I'm a big fan of Habakkuk chapter 2. So if you read your Bible, definitely read Habakkuk chapter 2. He talks about how to make your vision clear. I seen it. A lot of people didn't believe me. I told people this was gonna happen years ago before I retired from the military. I told everybody, "Hey, dog, we're gonna be famous on YouTube. We're gonna start traveling the world. We're gonna do some live shows." And hey, God has exceeded, or whatever you believe in has exceeded expectations. And I'm telling you, if you ain't there February 13th, you're gonna hate that you miss it, because
be there, be square.
Clips that are gonna come out, it will be standing room only, dog. It will be standing room only, and there's nobody. Tonight's conversation, nothing but the truth. It ain't a group out there that's giving you a live concert, a live panel, and everything else in between, dog.
With some dope ass music.
Yeah. Like, you won't. What we doing is not done, and it won't ever be duplicated. I'm telling you. Because it's only going to get better after this one. When we get to Georgia, we acting a fool in Georgia. We acting a fool in Georgia. We might wear oversized white tees and baggy pants. We might go back to the old days of Georgia. We might bring you short and low. Hey, for real. What is it? Tanya said, "I love what y'all are doing. Keep up the good work, and may God continue to bless y'all." I subscribe. I will be chiming in. Good night. Good night to you, ma'am. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I always hold up the prayer hands. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll be on at 8:30 tomorrow night. 8:30 tomorrow night. So yeah. So, and then Wednesday, y'all just wait for the outcome. Like, we're gonna be on, but I don't know what time. Cause Plug probably gonna get jam packed. Cause I already see I gotta go see him at 6. So he don't even got.
And I'm gonna be traveling too, so I don't. Yeah, we gotta figure out how we're gonna do that
early in the day.
You coming Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yeah, your first available for me will be 6 o'clock.
What about Big Ted?
I'm gonna call him. I need to call him tonight. He probably already got a haircut. You know, he think he handsome.
Got my dog.
Yeah, Kiara said,
my dog.
Kiara said, "I might have to come out to the show." Definitely sounds like it's gonna come on. Hey, on the house. Don't even worry about ticket. Bring anybody you need to bring. I ain't gonna put your business out there, but bring, if you got a +1, bring that +1. And yeah, come out, have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. And think about this, y'all. The show is on Friday. You got Valentine's the next day, dog. We still gonna,
You can explore Chicago. It's gonna be beautiful.
The city, man.
Oh, beautiful.
You see your dog.
Vaya.
Yeah, Van said live show coming up. My baby gonna be there. You know what I mean? She get to see her daddy in action, man. I tell y'all, what we creating is a legacy, y'all. Show your kids the right way, dog. They see anything is possible. This stuff serious than people thinking, dog. I know we get on here and we BS and we joke, dog. This stuff deeper than what y'all.
It's for real.
Y'all ain't even seen what's coming up next month. We ain't even give y'all what's coming up next month. So God moving, dog. Just remember that. She laughing out loud. Class said I got some ish on the tuck for the
South.
Okay.
Brother.
She said, "Not Big Ted, you know." Yep. Grandpa to use, man. Grandpa to use.
Yes.
Roxy said, "Acting
Paul.
You coming to Georgia, Roxy? All right, Roxy might become the team. The team. What you call it? We gotta get you a good name. I don't know what name to give you. She said, "Hey, always running too late now. I see. Oh, you good? You good? Catch that replay though. It's been a great show tonight. Yeah, Class said, pull up here, you and your folk. Yeah. We don't want to put their business out there, Class. You and the folk pull up, man. But y'all make sure y'all be there, man. Be there or be square, man. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a dope event, and it's gonna be an intimate event.
Oh, hey, tell mama get my peanut butter cookies ready. I ain't playing. Tell mama I want my peanut butter cookies when I touch that.
Are you sharing?
Hey, yes. Right.
Hey, it's gonna be a good one, y'all. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm telling y'all, man. When you do things the right way, man, God aligns everything for you, man. As long as you move in the right manner, that's all that matters. Everything else will fall in play for you. Don't miss it. She said, hit that like button. Yeah. Tell them, Roxy, Duke rain job. So make sure you hit that like button. We might have to fire rain, y'all. This might be rain.
I need somebody to step into that play. We moving onward and upward. Somebody got to fill in. You
need a backup. You need an assistant to the assistant. Okay. He said, who he talking about? He talking about your mama. You talking about classic mom making peanut butter cookies, huh?
What? You froze?
So what?
You talking about Mama Classic making peanut butter cookies, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Classic Mama.
Yeah. He said, who he talking about?
She made the best peanut butter cookies.
Yeah, Classic.
And that it. Next time y'all come back, we gonna get the peanut butter cookies. I need that.
He said, you gotta harm me to get one of my mama peanut butter cookies.
You won't share?
All I want you to do is share. Act like you got a big brother to share.
Not my mama biscuits, like Martin say. Hey, y'all. Since y'all been so great, man, we're gonna close out with one more of our boy B-Class songs. He actually gonna be closing out with this song on Friday night. Coconut Oil. We're gonna play this for y'all, and make sure y'all hit that like button while you in. He said you must be glitching. He said he definitely frozen.
Yeah. Samson 3. Still no Delilah. Classic. This beat sounding like essential oils and burning sage and talking about, yeah. No shade, but I like coconut oil. If I'm with her, know that she's spoiled. If I'm in her, know that she's full. She take me all the way down to the balls, yeah. She said we forever, so I'm nice to the walls, yeah. I'm self-employed, she called me a boss. I get a command, she taking it off. No questions involved, no questions at all. She down for the cause, and she go down like Jaws. To know me is to know my flaws. Know my hand, don't show my cards. Strong my space, don't throw my hearts. Bring me drama, don't want no parts. No parts. Too much smoke, don't want no sparks. Nah, too much baggage, ain't got no cart. No cart. Too many targets, ain't got no darts. Yeah, you can't be full of excuses. Tell me why you ain't moving. What is you really pursuing? Why you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing? Ain't nothing worse than a lazy woman. Can't cook nothing, can't clean nothing, give good head and got a crazy onion. Yeah, you want a good man and I'ma make you earn it. Real life. You got a fat butt that I'ma make you firm it. Real life. You can try to lie, but I'ma use discernment. Like that's your natural hair when you used to perm it. Get on my frequency. I live through gratitude. True. Call it strength if you want, but I don't do attitude. Tryna bring the best out of you. Tryna show you valuable. I could be patient, baby, but you gotta be pliable. Yeah, you got the sloppy toppy, but are you reliable? Yeah, you got a model body, but can I come cry to you? We both get a lot of attention. Is this even possible? You call it being a man, I call it logical. Coconut oil, yeah. Classic.
That was our one on again, B class, better known as the classic codes, as you see right here. Rain just dropped all the links in the chat for y'all. Please tune into the Discord. This is probably how we're going to start disseminating all information after this live show, getting ready for Georgia. So make sure that y'all tune in to the Discord. This is also a great place to bring your opinions, your thoughts, the things that you want to hear us talk about here at the No Middleman, the Raw Society Coalition. This is the whole team, as you see up here. You got the Raw Society Coalition, you got the Classic Codes, you got myself, Souls of Thought, you got your favorite uncle at the top, Uncle Plug TV, you got Conversation with Soft Rain, and then you also have your Tears Down. We call them Sophisticated Crash Out. You have Tears Down in the building, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. This is the SoundCloud for B Class. Go support his music. Go get our boy paid, man. He should be a millionaire already, regardless. Boy, talented, man. Chanel got the hearts. We appreciate you, Chanel 100. Salute, man. We got a team, y'all. You won't find this type of talent all in one place, nowhere else. I'm telling you. 5 voices, their own opinions, their own thoughts. We argue, we debate, we disagree to agree. You ain't gonna find that nowhere. This is not a place where you're gonna come where everybody agree, just to move on. That's not what we do here at the Raw Society Coalition. We're here to change minds, change the way we think, and to change society, man. Y'all gonna see some big things again. Make sure you tune in to the live show. February the 13th, make sure you come up to Darien, Illinois, Chicago. God gonna make sure the weather ain't too cold and everything. It's gonna be a beautiful time to be in the city. Come out, support. Hey, yeah, have a good time, man. We about to turn up, have a good time, man. We got the family in the building, everybody traveling. So we appreciate everybody. Again, shout out to Kiera for the super chat tonight. That stuff goes really far, man, for us to create content, for us to travel. All this stuff matters, you know what I mean? Behind the scenes. Other things that people don't think about, man. So we appreciate everybody who supports the channel. Your viewing is just as profitable as your money, so keep the views coming. I just encourage everybody who was here tonight, make sure you share this with a friend tomorrow. We got a great show coming for you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Make sure y'all catch the Classic Codes tomorrow at around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then you can catch Tez. If you in the chat, let them know if you're going live tomorrow. Tez normally go live between 12 to 1 Standard Time. So just make sure y'all catch up with that. She said, we're going to have the best time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's going to be a good time, man. And it's going to be great to just meet everybody, dog. So we appreciate y'all, man. And if there's nothing else, man, like Classic say, make sure we crack those codes. And we are out.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.